Hello, my lovelies. Lovely to see you again. Here we have beautiful Master Sirius, and he'd like to share a message for this October day. The weather is mizzling, as we call it. It's not pouring, it's not drizzling, it's mizzling. And it's like there's an energy hanging in the air and something wanting to break through. So we've set up here, and we have the cards which have been shuffled. So we'll cut them into three. And we see what wants to come message-wise for you. So if people are wondering why I have the cat in the reading, the galactic fur babies, Sirius and his sister Lyra, they're not just cats, they are transmitters and receivers, as most cats are. And Sirius is the dog star, where the dog beings come from, and Lyra is the star where the cat beings come from. So anyone who is a cat person knows that they have an energy about them which is very soothing and calming. And part of their jobs as galactic beings is to take from us those things that don't sit well with us into their little bodies, and then they transmute it. Some cats are not activated or awakened, and so they don't know that this is part of their mission. But I know for sure that this is how things are with my two cats and the other 7 cats I've had in my life, that they work with me, for me, through me, and I am a part of their existence. So part of me, an aspect of me, has come from Sirius and from Lyra. And a lot of my artwork is cats. They've just shown up in my paintings. So this is Sirius. He's got a belly full of chicken. And even though he might have his back to us, he is actually working. So that might answer some questions about why on earth have you got the cats in the video. So anyway, here we go. There's 2 there, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And as I was shuffling the cards, I was asking the universe, what are the energies around us at present? What's going on with the energies around us at the moment? And how can we deal with all this weirdness that's occurring? So, first one, 6 of Wands. There's a wand. Queen of Cups. 5 of Swords. King of Swords. Strength card. Justice. King of Wands. So an interesting combination. So the 6 of Wands represents what's happening now, and this is a card of victory. This is a big woohoo time for us. Lots of things being revealed, being known. It's vindicating an awful lot of people who've been telling the truth, shall we say, for quite a long time. So in mythology, this is Jason. This is the Golden Fleece. Behind him are his team. So we've got Hercules, we've got Castor and Pollux, the twins. And this is him, Jason, having found the Golden Fleece. So it's a card of victory. It's a sense of achievement. It's about bringing things to light after a long, hard struggle, a long journey. Also, this is Aries energy. We've just had a full moon in Aries. So this is a strong indication of plaudits, recognition, reward after, as I say, this very long struggle, this very long journey. In the background, we have the Five of Swords. So here we have Apollo, who's the sun god, and he's offering these swords to this little character here. And in this myth or story, this card says you're doomed if you do and you're doomed if you don't. 5 is a halfway point, so 10 is completion, 5 is the halfway point. So this is saying, so in the past, you can choose a sword to do a dirty deed, or you can choose a sword, which represents words and truth, to speak your truth and to say what needs to be said. But you cannot keep your mouth shut anymore, because this is not a time for silence. And then it moves into the King of Swords. So we've gone from a 5 to a king. And the king here, he's holding the scales of justice. So this is Libra energy. So isn't that interesting? We've got an Aries Libra axis in the North Node and the South Node at present. So with the King of Swords, this is things that have been unearthed and brought into the public eye. Sometimes the King of Swords can be seen as quite cold and unemotional. So this can be a judge, this can be a solicitor, this can even be a doctor. So someone who tells things straight and plain and doesn't mince his words. He just comes out with what needs to be said and makes a strong judgment on it. To qualify that, we have the Queen of Cups. So this is the emotional side of things. As you can see, her dress is right in the water and she's holding a cup full of emotions. But this is also to do with our intuition. She's a queen, so she has got to a position of authority and strength and purpose by using her intuition, not just her logic. So there's a sense here with the King of Swords is the logic, the Queen of Cups is the emotion associated with coming to a balanced conclusion, a balanced answer of what it is we have been delving into. So also the Queen of Cups can show an excess of emotion, but she's tempered by the King. So there may be things coming up that are upsetting, that are shocking, but she also has this sense of compassion and being able to, not always, but in this case, being able to stand back and be the observer. So this is coming up in the not too distant future. So we have the Justice card. So there are two cards here. You see both swords with the King of Swords and with the Justice card. The swords are pointing directly upwards. They're not being used as weapons necessarily, but they represent truth, honour, integrity, saying things straight. I think we might need a part 2, so look out for that. So this is Athena. She's the goddess of wisdom, and she's sitting on her throne dealing with justice that needs to be done.